This is NiaTalk. I'm Nia, and we're gonna talk about it. Yes, your girl did get flowers. Yes, it was a good day yesterday. It was amazing. My birthday. I'm a Sag, and I'm 28 now. It feels good. I would say 27 was definitely a very, very rough year. I transitioned from living alone to having to move back in with a parent to having to deal with such BS. But I do have a good career and I do have better things to come. I am going to be finding my own apartment very soon, so we're in a good realm, but it is hard when you feel like you're going backwards when you should be going forward. So that's a whole nother conversation. But I hope a black girl hears this. And basically, it's to talk about how a lot of people don't like me. I've realized that when I got out of community college. And this video is not to be about like, oh, people don't like me, boohoo. No, it's to say that's a good fucking thing and you're protecting yourself, to be honest. A lot of people just like to live in lies and delusion. And I've noticed that people are trained to actually think that is the way they have to maneuver in life, which is to lie, which is to be delusional, which is to go with a big group, a majority. Let's start with that you can see, which is my hair, right? I used to be just like a lot of black women, black girls that would just wear wigs and put braids in all the time because we're taught by white people to hate our hair. And when I watch Real Housewives, I always see how a lot of those women never wear their natural hair. Bo has it's a Beverly Hills housewife. She has a whole hairline, but I will still say she does conform to the beauty standard of length. And I think that if length was gone for her, she would not feel beautiful. Maybe we'll see her in a bob. Maybe we'll see her in her natural hair. I do think she's all about being African, and I think that's beautiful. But you can still tell the idea of length and femininity come from a point of European ideas to have fine, long hair. And let's define long. My hair is long. I just don't straighten it. I just don't stretch it out. So to people, it's going to appear to be short. And I'm okay with that. You don't have to like me. And I think that's the main thing we're gonna go with during this live. No one has to like you, and no one is obligated to like you. You are obligated to like yourself, and no one can make you mad because you don't care about being liked. I feel like that is something that I've dealt with so much after 4 year university and everything like that, going into groups, going into jobs where people don't like me and they feel like they have to, sorry, I have to hide that, they feel like they have to be liked, they have to find joy in other people noticing them. And I feel like that's where life gets really tricky and really shitty, when you constantly are looking to be liked. I think that when it comes to YouTube content, it is hard because there's a lot of bullies out here. There's a lot of terrible people that just join in because they want to tear people down on a channel. Yeah, it's a lot. It's frustrating, but if you let those people stop you, you're not going to get nowhere. Because those people are sitting somewhere in a dumpster, trailer trash, looking all crappy, and they just out here wanting to do 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 with their fingers. Like it warriors, keyboard warriors. Like that's what they are. So I feel like it's okay to not be liked, but it's not okay for you to not like yourself. A lot of people don't like the truth. I've told family members the truth. I've told friends the truth. I've told people I don't like the truth. And you have to keep doing that. Don't let those people stop you. We have 10 people in this live. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like the channel, if you don't like what I'm saying, why are you watching? Clock out. I'm here for that. Clock out. Do 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 do. Look at my nails, y'all. My nails are so cute. This is what I did for my birthday because I went to the spa. But yeah, it's not easy. Like, if I wanted to be liked, I would put a weave in my head. I would go and get, all these terrible things done to my body so that the masses could like me, because being liked is honestly coming from an insecure standpoint. A lot of people who see something and see that it's liked is usually because that person was so insecure they pushed the limit and they pushed the boundaries to try to fix it, when really you just didn't fix it. You masked the problem. So that's how I feel about it. I personally don't like the idea of being liked. I've realized even when it comes to dating, like I've been clocking people. I've been making dating and in past experiences and seeing other people's experience. Be upfront. Be upfront. We have 5 people in the live. Once again, if you don't like the channel, if you don't like this, you don't like me, get out. Anyways, for people who do stay, like, comment, and subscribe. Be respectful in the comments. But yeah, as a black girl, who are going to be anybody else. Not pretending to be this person or that person. I feel like for a lot of people, pretending to be someone else is their game in life. And that's just not for me. I've had to realize that I am not going to be liked, but just because you don't like me means that you can disrespect me. I think that's where a lot of people get confused. They find that if they are attracted to someone, then they're not going to disrespect them. If they're not attracted to you, then they're going to disrespect you. And I would say mainly for men, I find that to be very disgusting. I find that to be very low value, low brow behavior. And those are the people that you don't want to be around. I don't want to be around those people. There's another thing, like I said, delusion. Some people love to be around other people who are just as delusional as them. That's why, for me, I'm not a religious person. I'm not. I've seen how crappy family members have been to me, and they're so religious. They're terrible people, like really terrible people to me, and they're religious. And that's why I just hate religion. I don't like religion. I don't subscribe to any religion. I'm not okay with it. Religion does not excuse you for being a shit person. And that is what people do. They seek religion during depression. They seek religion when they have no one else to talk to. They seek religion when they just want to act like life is all normal when it's not. So I am just not somebody that is a proud believer in organized religions. I'm not. And people don't like me because of it. But and what? We get one life. A lot of people are afraid of what's going to happen when we're no longer on this earth. And they make things up in their head. They put stuff in a book and they say, this is what's going to happen. When in reality, you don't fucking know. Okay? That is the truth. That is the science. You don't know. So if you're going to sit here and live your life for something that you don't know, you look like a fool. Y'all really should watch Heretic. Heretic. Good movie. I'm gonna say it again. Heretic, good movie. They talk about, well, this guy, he talks about all types of religion and compares it to Monopoly, which is so interesting. I love it, and I'm here for it. But anyways, let's move on. Um, Not everybody's gonna like the things I like either. We have 8 people in this live. Please like, comment, subscribe. That helps other people see my channel and me getting out there. Because I do want to make more videos, but child, my career is going good, but because of that, I don't have time for YouTube. But yeah, not everyone's gonna like the things that you like, but you can still be friends with them. You can still be cordial with them. It's just if they like something that's just absurd to you and your morals, or just as a human being, then no, you don't have to be friends with them, and that's okay. So I feel like that's something I've realized too. Like, I had a conversation about threesomes. We're gonna talk about this. I talked about how men that want this from women to have people come into the relationship are terrible people. It's never for the woman. It's not safe. It's not clean. It's not beneficial for anybody but that man. And I had a group of friends tell me like, "Hey, that's not right. You shouldn't say those things." Maybe because that's something that they would do. But I said, "Girl, if you haven't even done it, why are you even talking about it?" So that's another thing. People liking people who are doing things that they've never even done in their life and don't even understand what the experience is like. What is wrong with you? Like the things that women will do for a nigga is insane. I'm like, that makes no sense. So therefore, then people get mad at me because I'm telling the truth about the experience. I'm saying I had the experience. I hated it. It was terrible. I did not like it. It was inconsiderate. It was disgusting. It's not okay. It's just not for me. But when it comes to other people, let me just encourage my faces. I'm trying to read this. Yeah, you don't have to believe in nothing, girl. Don't believe in nothing, Paris. Like you believe in you. There's a lot of people, a lot of people. Sorry if I don't understand what you're saying, you get blocked. But there's a lot of people, Paris, who believe in something because they're scared of what's going to happen after we're not on this planet anymore, and they are like the worst people in the world. They are terrible, awful people, but want to sit up here and praise God for what? But this is what I mean. The majority of America is hardcore Christian. Go read your Bible and go watch football and drink alcohol and have sex with this person like you don't care about them. That is America. So dating in America, it's hard for me. It's not easy. I've always said like it takes a very strong black man to be with me. You cannot be weak. You cannot be weak. I've had men that think they can crack me or they think that they can talk to me and then they try it and I crack them like no other like no tomorrow and they literally ghost me. I'm not likable by shitty people. I'm just not. I'm not. And I've had to come to terms with that. And it's hard because you start to feel lonely, but then you realize, like, I don't have no bruises. I don't have no one in my ear telling me something that I don't want to hear. Like, it's for the best that those people don't like you. And I've had groups that I got in thinking it was going to be like a good group to join. It was going to be for women of color, all people. I've met people like this that talk about, oh, I do this for women in color. I go to charity. I do this. And then you meet them and you talk to them and get to know who they are. And they're a piece of shit. They're a terrible person. They're stuck up. They're stuck in their head and they're just full of themselves. Atlanta girlies mainly. I'll call y'all out. So full of yourselves. But then you want to talk about how y'all give to charity and do this. No, it's fake. A lot of people are fake, and I'm just not here for it. I am just not here for it. Um, so yeah, and thank you, Paris. I hope you're subscribed. I hope you've joined. I hope you like the content that's coming out. If you have anything that you want to say in the chat, just be respectful. And I love what's going on in the chat. So yeah, I'm not likable to a lot of people who are not in reality. I'm not. I'm not likable, and I've had to realize that that doesn't mean you're not worthy or you don't have value. You have a lot of value. It's just a lot of people don't like to hear the truth. People hate the truth, ultimately. They really do hate the truth. They don't want to see it. They don't want to know it because it hurts. The truth does hurt. It does. Like, I'm the type of person that I commit when I'm wrong. I can apologize. I can do all those things, but a lot of people cannot do those things. And it's crazy because an apology is free. An apology is free. You do not have to pay to apologize to anybody. It is free. 0.00. Yep. Dollars and cents. Absolutely free. But know when you're not wrong. Know when someone else is wrong. And when they're being wrong, to pull away and go the other direction. Don't feel that you have to apologize or you have to come together for people who are being mean to you just because you're being honest. I've been gaslit a lot. I would say what 27 taught me is to get through people that gaslight you. I've been gaslit by Airbnb. We'll talk about that in a second. I've been gaslit by family. I've been gaslit by coworkers. Being gaslit is a venomous thing that people do, and I've learned how to crush people. Literally, I will crush you with my words if you ever try to gaslight me. I will. I will crush you. I've always said this. When people throw rocks at me, I throw a boulder. That is who I am. Don't play with me. But anyways, let's get into Airbnb. This is just gonna be a little story time. I went to Italy like maybe two or 3 days ago. I don't know. I just went because I went to go shopping and to have a little spa time. And I went to Italy and I booked the Airbnb. I think I booked it too fast. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I should have did more thorough research. But the listing was misleading, and it was a communal shared um dormitory. Basically, it was just a room with a hot tub. It really wasn't nothing spectacular. A room with a hot tub. And I'm like looking around like, how am I supposed to make cooking content? How am I supposed to, because I had an idea, but I didn't even have enough time to make cooking content. So it is what it is. But I had an idea and I was just like, I can't do that here. So the cancellation policy was a non-refundable one, right? So I'm talking to the Airbnb person or whatever, the host, and I'm saying, hey, not staying here. This isn't what you listed. You made it seem like this was a private experience. And he was like, no, it says shared. And I was just like, yeah, but you don't have the same pictures that you have online of what's here and how it's being shared. And I said, that's unsafe. Also, in Italy, it's like a dead zone most of the time. Like, you're not going to get service in these buildings. So when people want you to use your phone to get into stuff, that's not the smartest thing that they could do. Because if you don't got no service, how you supposed to look on your phone to see what's going on? So anyways, fast forward. Basically, the guy was being a gaslighter. He was telling me that I can't leave. He was telling me that I had to stay. I'm not getting my money back. And I said, that. And I left. And I booked another place. So with the next place, mind you, this guy's still texting me, being very rude, very nasty, condescending. I'm like, I'm not going back. Give me my money or bye. So I took it up with Airbnb. And then I went to a new place, and luckily that new place did have issues. So I was able to get money back from that new place, and I got money back from the other place, even though he doesn't know. And I ended up getting the total back for the original Airbnb that I booked. So once again, follow your gut. If you don't like something and you know it, and someone wants to gaslight you and make you feel like the place is perfect or whatever, fuck them. Go do you and buy another place. So this is what I mean by like, don't let people gaslight you into staying somewhere. Don't let people gaslight you into making you feel like you're crazy. I've had it happen so much at the age of 27. I don't let it slide. A lot of people just don't want to be on earth, or they don't want to be in the realm of reality, that they start lying to you and want you to believe the lie. And I think that's something that I do want to go into the next year and work on. Like, not work on myself, but work on for other people. Like, just clocking people earlier, not folding. Because sometimes you'll fold and you'll just be like, all right, whatever. Because you know someone's just not going to get it. But who cares if they're not going to get it? Who cares if you're not going to get your money back? Who cares if they're not going to like you? Say what you have to say. Make people upset. People start to feel they can control your lives because they want to make you fearful of losing something because you're not with the majority. There's so many people. Like, a guy made a passport bro video about me or whatever. I didn't even know it existed. It's been out for like 6 months or so. I didn't even know it existed. But at first I was like, this is crazy because like I'm famous. But then I was also like, this guy just has a whole page that's dedicated to paying for $2 sex workers. Like, this is insane. Like, this is not what dating should be. But for some reason, with the way that the internet is and the way that men go about dating, it's pretty sad. Like, to want to go to another country to pay for sex, you're really broke. Like, you're lame. You're lame for that. And I feel like my opinion still stands, and the facts also still stand on passport bros. You don't know what diseases they're bringing to these countries and bringing back. So I advocate for telling women to stay away from these passport bros. They're not cute, they're not funny, and they're broke. When black women go away overseas, we not trying to do all that. We're not. We're not trying to do all that. When we go to Europe, the money is being spent on us. When we go to Africa, the money is being spent on us. When we go to Asia, the money is being spent on us, not the other way around. So yeah, fuck it. I don't want to be liked then by a passport bro. Like, child, little itty bitty eggplant brain, pebble size, diddy size. It's like not, and that's why I was just like, not everybody is going to like you, but don't stop making the content that you want to make. Like, don't just not make it. You can't just not make the content because you're fearful of what people are going to say or how people are going to view you. It doesn't matter. Because in reality, when you make content that goes with the social norm, that goes with misogyny and patriarchy, then all of a sudden you're in the clear. And I don't like that, and I don't advocate for that. So yeah, being an activist is hard. Yeah, being an activist makes you feel like you're putting your job on the line or whatever. But at the end of the day, reverse racism does not exist, and people want to make you feel like you do. Like, you know how my title is like, I hope a black girl hears this. I'm all for someone saying, I hope a white girl hears this. Make that content. Make it. Go ahead. Like, they act like that's gonna, but you know that that's wrong. You know it's wrong. But I'm okay with people making it. Go ahead. I don't care. I'm making this for black girls, for black women, the people that I care about. I'm gonna keep making it. But yeah, that's a quick little rant. Not everybody's gonna like you, but keep doing your thing. Be yourself. You're intelligent, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Amazing black woman. Be yourself. Not everybody's gonna like you, and that is okay. Bye, y'all. I'll make more videos.